Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This show is about the Fallout load order, okay? Fallout 4's load order. The recent load order that I put up, I was playing it. It works fine. I didn't have any conflicts or anything, but there's things that just don't look good about it. And it involves these two mods. I'm not trying to be mean, but the textures in the Stalker mod, I'm going to take you and show you some of these things. I'm not really doing a spotlight on these, but I am going to show you what I'm referring to. The textures on these, there's some bad things that the more I played this, the less I liked this. So I'm going to drop both of those. And then another feature of my load order that we were playing around with, let me get all the way to the bottom, was the Sixth Messenger's weapon overhaul redo, right? Well, the Sixth Messenger keeps taking this mod down and putting up a new version, and I don't want to go through testing for a long length of time with a mod that you can no longer get. They've taken this version down. I wish they had just left it up and maybe marked it obsolete or something, but they took it down and they put up a new one. So let me just tell you, grab a version of this mod and give it a whirl. I think you'll like it. I did a show on it. I did a show on a much earlier version, but I think you'll like it. There's definitely some fun stuff to it, and some of the things look better, and then the ammo is very fun. I really recommend it, even though the modder dropped by the channel and they may have thought I didn't like it, but actually I think it's a good mod. I think it's fun. But anyway, with these changes back and forth, I'm not going to be able to include it in a load order and play it for weeks or have enough time to really get through the whole game. And even if I did, if I'm going to come up at the end of the game and say, well, but then there's these mods that you can't get anymore, that's really not going to work for me. So I'm going to change this load order. I'm going to drop this out of it. Now, I want to take you back into the game before I get rid of this game or change this load order. I want to take you back into the game, and I want to show you some of the textures that I'm referring to from this mod and from this mod. Again, I'm not trying to be insulting or mean to either the original mod author or the person who ported it. If there's, if something like this one's being ported. This one also is imported, so I'm also not being mean to the people who are porting it, but I'm going to show you some textures, and this is why these are just not, I'm not going to keep these. They're just not, how do I say it? They don't suit me. They're not good enough for me to really recommend these textures. Now, I'm not trying to be mean, but there's some issues, and I just want to show those. It's not issues like it's breaking the game, though. So let's hop into the game. This is just going to be us. We're going to go. Let's see, Harry. Yes, Harry. Harry's fine. We're going to get on Harry, and we're going to travel to a couple of places. I will cut some of this load out as needed. I won't make you sit through all the loads, but I'm going to take you around to a couple of places and show you the issues. All right, so, by the way, this is really not the issue, okay? Let me see. On my map, where did I come from? Didn't I? Well, hold on. Let me just bring up my map. I'm going to make myself dizzy here. Let's go look at the map. Didn't I just come from, I think 10 Pines is where I came from. So let's fast travel there. And then I will show you. Hopefully this will go quick. But if any of this doesn't go fast, I'll cut it out. Now you're going to see some weird pop in. Not sure what that's about either. And it could be these two mods don't like each other that much. But my real problem, well, okay, that hadn't been a problem in the past. I'm going to ignore that. That's not the problem I was bringing you out here to show you. The real problem has been the rock texture out here just not looking very good. And it just looks very, you see that? I mean, it just looks very, very low res. It doesn't look very nice. And I started noticing more and more of this. The more I played, the more I noticed some of these textures are just not very nice. And I'm seeing more problems here, and I think maybe this mod and the 10 Pines mod don't like each other anyway. So that would be another good reason. But mainly it's because I don't like these textures that we're getting on the rocks. You see how bad some of this looks? Again, I'm not trying to put anybody down. I understand people do these things for free and they're trying to do some cool stuff, and maybe a lot of it, like when I look around and I see that it's mainly a desert looking thing, I thought that was cool. I thought that was a good idea, and it mostly looks pretty good. But some of this looks so bad that it just kind of spoils the effect for me. So I'm going to drop this and move on. And I do think there's a conflict between my 10 Pines mod and this mod anyway. The more I see this and see stuff popping in and out, I think there's a conflict here. So we're just going to move on, okay? So this one, don't expect to see the Badlands anymore. I know we got those dogs down there. Should we shoot them? Okay, give me a minute. We're going to fast travel somewhere else in a second, but I think I want to kill these dogs. Dogs are always such an annoyance to me out here in the wild. Huh, where did they go? I thought they were right here. I'm trying to get my bats to find them. Well, alright. Did I miss them? I'm sure I saw them. Well, here's dead dogs and a dead person. Oh, 4-size note. Is this something I need or want? You know, it's not going to matter because I'm not going to play Harry anymore. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so let's fast travel. We're going to move on. I want to show you something else. This has been about the Badlands, okay? Now, I want to show you about the Stalker mod. Yeah, let's go over here. I cleared these guys out. And the textures inside this place, some of them are really, really awful. And I mean, again, I'm not trying to be mean, but I mean, I gotta call it the way I see it. And like when you look at these doors, you see how low that res that is? And then the wall. I just thought these would be more high res, but they're not. They're very, very low res. Some of it you can tolerate like that. Maybe I could tolerate that, maybe. Some people couldn't, I'm sure. Let's hop in. I want to show you some stuff downstairs. When you get underneath in here, it's really bad. Now, I killed everything here, so unless I get attacked by another like legendary roach or something, we should be okay. Let me just put this rifle out of the way. Some of these textures you're going to notice are kind of bad too. But I wanted to show you something that I thought was exceptionally bad. And it really surprised me. See if I can get out here to it pretty quickly. Yeah, here we go. Let me find... Oh, man, I'm at the ramp. How convenient. See this? That, whatever that is awful. It's really a horrible looking texture. And there was a place, the blood splatter's gone. It even made the blood splatter look really weird, but this is just a bad, to me, this is just a horrible texture. I don't know what that's supposed to look like. Anyway, I can't abide by it. That's the thing. I can't live with that. That just, I don't know. I get the feeling they were trying to go for a moldy style of look or something like that, but it doesn't work for me, okay? And it looks very low res. So I wanted to show you that, and I will hop, actually, I'm not saving this game, so it doesn't matter. Let me take you back and show you the mods that we're referring to again. This will just take a moment to load this up, I hope. Unless Bethesda, you know, sometimes Bethesda does not cooperate very much, so we'll see. If I have to, I'll cut this out some. Nonetheless, so my load order is going to change for Fallout 4, though, so I want you to know that. That's the main reason I'm doing this, and I'm showing you why. And actually, if I were you, I would ignore my previous load order, at least as far as it doesn't look good enough to really use. What I'm doing in it is fine. There was no crashing, but these two mods just do not look good. These two mods don't look good. I think there's also some conflict with one of my mods. Which one? 10 Pines. I also think there's some conflict with my 10 Pines homestead. But even if there wasn't, these two mods just don't look good, so I'm not going to be using those. I'll probably bring in something else that I can use for fun. And then I can't use this, so I'm going to drop that. And that's going to give me quite a bit of space. I don't know if I will change anything else out. I kind of like the two weapons I'm using, and I do like the Nexus clothing. And I like having the Mary Jane outfits and different things like that I was doing. That stuff's all working. So maybe I will do a female, and because next, I mean, you know, I tried Harry, I tried Faith, and then I tried Harry, and I keep finding things that I'm just not satisfied with. Even though these technically did not break the game, they just don't look good. So we're going to drop these two and the weapon overhaul. The weapon overhaul, though, I'm telling you, from 6th Messenger is cool. It's a good mod. The only thing is, it's still undergoing a lot of changes. And they keep taking it down and putting it back up, I guess, with a different name or whatever. But nonetheless, so I can't really deal with that. And I can't do a long-running show with that changing all the time. So if it was something minor like one outfit, but it's a major, that's a pretty major mod that I wanted to be a major feature. So we're just going to change this up. We're going to do something else, okay? All right, so I wanted to let you know that's what's going to happen. I'm going to probably recreate Faith and start a new game with a new Faith, and hopefully it will be better, right? Okay, all right, so thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. All right, now move along. Nothing to see here. This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.